How's it going, guys? Welcome back to another build tutorial. Today we're going to be continuing the castle build that I started a couple weeks ago, and today we're actually going to be doing the towers. So I'm going to be doing this tower here, and I'll also complete that tower just there. And there'll be two completely different looking towers, so they're both going to be important. And then once we've done that, we're also going to do the castle walls, which will be pretty simple, but I'll show you a pretty cool design to do them. So this first tower is going to be quite a bit wider than the other towers we've done so far. But we're going to have 5 blocks on the side here, and then 1, and then another 5, and it's just a simple shape like that. So obviously going to be building this out of stone bricks, cobblestone, andesite, and regular stone. So we're just going to start creating this ring here. So obviously I have done a little bit of terraforming just for this river around here. It's pretty simple. I just pretty much cut it off a little bit, made it a little bit steeper, and then just added some stone and andesite in there. But if you do have some sort of hill like this, you're going to want to remember to bring the blocks all the way down to the bottom like this. So once you've built the base part, you're going to bring the tower up 20 blocks. So this is ground level here, so that's 1, 2, and then 3, 4, 5, 6, all the way up to 20. Remember to mix in stone, stone, cobblestone, and andesite as well. Even some cracked stone bricks, some mossy cobble, whatever you want. Just mix it all in really good. I'm going to obviously do that in World Edit after I've built this. So there you have it, a 20 block tall tower. If you're following along after this build as well, it should obviously just be slightly shorter. But now we're just going to come down and start adding some support for the base. So on the side that's got 5 long, it's going to be, you're going to bring up 3 blocks on the sides and then 1. So then 1 and then 3 and then 1 and then 3 again. And obviously you want to replace all the bits below it. And on top of those, we're obviously going to put a stair facing inwards, remembering to mix in some, a variety of stairs, just like that. Then on the corners, we're going to be placing 2 blocks from the ground level, just like this, and then a stair facing inwards on either side. So then you've got to the next face, so you're going to do the same thing with these ones. Now obviously when you've got weird terrain like this, it can be a little confusing, but it doesn't have to be perfect, so just roughly do where you think it would be. The height can vary quite a lot as well, remember. And there you have it. So just once again, remember it doesn't have to be perfect. It's just supposed to fatten up the base a little bit. And obviously we've got this sort of slope built into it sort of thing. So next up we're going to do the roof. So just come up to the top and just following around the top edge. On the 5 side we're going to have a block and then an upside down stair and then a block, upside down stair and then a block. And then on these 2 bits we're going to place a block. And then obviously the same thing all the way around like this. So then next up just below that on the corners here you're going to place an upside down stair. Then on the middle one you're going to do a block and then a stair. And then you go back to just the stair. On these corners just a stair facing towards the center like that. And then obviously you just repeat around the whole thing. So now coming up just above it, we're going to place a block on the corner, then leave a gap, and then a block, leave a gap, and then you're going to put blocks on all the way along this corner here, then leave one block, leave one block, all the way along, and just like this. So then we're just going to place a slab on the corners, so it's just going to be on the side of the flat side with the 5. So leave these 2 blocks here, and then put a slab, leave those 2, and slab. Then place a wall in between all these spaces on the sides. Then we can finish it off by placing walls on these corner pieces with iron bars on top of them, and then also on these center ones, and just like this all the way around. Now next up on the side of this thing, we're just going to add some sort of like little pulley system. Now if you don't have a river beside this tower, it's not going to make a whole lot of sense. You can still put it in though, because it'll still look alright, but it just won't make heaps of sense. But you're just going to find a spot on this side here, and you're essentially just going to bring out 5 oak logs, 3, 4, 5, just like that, and then you can chuck a button on the end. Then get some spruce stairs and just place 3 upside down stairs in that formation. Then you can place a trapdoor and a trapdoor down here as well, like that. Then just on the end, we're going to place a spruce fence, and then followed by a few chains. Now, depending on how high up you put this, you're going to vary how many chains you put, but I'm just going to put probably 4, and then on the end I'll put a cauldron with some water in it. And that sort of just looks like it's lifting up some water from the river. You can use your imagination for what it actually does, but yeah. So now on this side, we're just going to add a pretty cool looking water wheel. Once again, if you don't have a river, it might be a bit weird, but you can build it anyway. So we're just going to come down to the water's edge here, and just above here we're going to count up 7 blocks. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then go into the middle. So just here, I'm going to actually break out. We'll just do that. And just here we're going to bring it out 4 blocks with oak logs. You can also chuck a button on the end. Then on the 3rd block we're going to place another 4 going up, and then on each side as well, so going to the left, right, and down, just like this. Then grab some spruce fences, and then on the 3rd block, going up here, we're going to place 2 fences outwards, and then go down 1, and just connect it like that. We're going to place that sort of shape in each quadrant, I suppose you could say. And then now you should be getting some sort of circle looking shape. So you can also just place a spruce fence in front of each of these logs, just like this. So now this next part is going to be quite confusing, not only for you to see, but just for me to show. It'll be quite difficult. So I'm just going to, take it quite slow. So just come to one of the sides here and place 2 spruce planks like this, and then just come in from one, we're going to place regular facing stairs in that direction, and then upside down stairs like that. Then above these 2, you're going to want upside down stairs, so just place a temporary block and then remove it like that. Then above that, we're going to have 2 upside down stairs facing outwards this time, and on the inside, upside down stairs facing inwards. Then above these 2 blocks, place regular stairs like that, and then upside down stairs facing inwards there. Then you can place 2 more upside down stairs like that, 2 regular facing stairs outwards, and then your 2 spruce blocks. And that's essentially 1 quarter of the whole thing. I'm going to be repeating that around. I'll show you once again for the lower part. Obviously, remember that each stair has to be flipped when you're doing the lower part. So now coming down here, we'll do upside down stairs there, and then regular facing stairs. Then just place a temporary block with some regular facing stairs to create that little shape there. And then more temporary blocks and place regular stairs. Then 2 more regular stairs like that. And then upside down facing that way. Then 2 more stairs and 2 more stairs on the inside as well. Then upside down on the bottom here and your 2 planks, and there you have it. So now you're just going to mirror this exact thing over on this side. So now just to finish this off, you can chuck a water bucket on this fence here, and that'll just flow out and look like it's sort of churning it. Now I'm also just going to add another one of these pulley systems, but up the top on this side as well, just to add a little bit more detail, you know. So just come up here, we're going to do 5 blocks, and then 3 spruce stairs under here with a trapdoor there and a trapdoor there, and then obviously a button on the end, a fence, and some chains. So we're now just going to add some windows in here. So I'm just going to come up here. So just get yourself some stairs and break out 4 blocks, and then place a stair on the bottom and an upside down stair on the top. Then in between we're just going to put some fences, and we can also add a little shutter using some trapdoors just like that. I'm just going to add that on all 4 sides. I'll leave this side open for the moment because obviously we're going to have the wall in here, so it might change it up a little bit. And then same on this side actually. So I'm also going to add another window on this side, so just come down. I'm going to leave 4 blocks, and then, actually no, I'll leave 3, and then replace these 4 blocks. So there'll be 3 blocks in between, just like that. And obviously put some stairs in, and the shutters. So now we're just going to build the castle wall here. So I'm going to put a door in the side of this castle. So I'm just going to break out 3 blocks here and then place a stair facing like that on the top. That's where the door's going to go. So the wall is going to be at this height here, and we're essentially just going to follow the shape all the way along. So if we can just see how high that is, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 high the wall is. So the wall in this castle is actually going to vary quite a lot as it goes around, because obviously the doors are going to be at different heights in each tower. So we're going to be starting at this height and bring it down just a little bit down to here. So I'm just going to lay out the shape of the wall on the ground level here. And just remember, it doesn't have to be straight. You can curve it quite a lot as we're doing here. Now one thing you need to remember to do, if you want the wall to actually be walkable along the top, where you have like diagonals like this, just make sure you place another block in the corners like this, so that it actually has a path that you can walk through, if that makes sense. So then just bring this up all the way to the height that you want it. So I'm actually going to be putting the door to this castle up on this level here. So I'm going to take out this window and then just bring that stair down. So that's where the door is going to go. So we need to raise it up to this level here. And so we're essentially just going to create a little bit of a flow joining just like this. And you can also add some slabs in here, because that is going to be the walkway. So making it easy to get up is going to be quite good. So I'm now just going to quickly mix in some of the other blocks. So I'll just start over here and go down to here. So before we do the top part, we're just going to add some support down the bottom. Now once again, with these pillars around here, it doesn't have to be perfect. It can vary quite a lot depending on the terrain, but you're just going to be, you know, sort of up and downing it, so leaving one and then, you know, placing a few blocks high, and then 1 and then 3 high, just that sort of thing all the way along. And something like that will do. Then just go along the top and place stairs like this. Now remember to do that on the inside as well. So now down the bottom you can just add some slabs like this and also some walls and things just scattered around just to give a little bit of random detail to it. So now coming to the top of the wall, we're going to get some stairs and we're going to place it one from the top. So wherever the top is, just come one down and then place a stair. Then we're going to leave one and then a stair, leave one. So now we come down one and place a stair, just like this all the way along. Then above each of those stairs, we're going to place a block. And in between those blocks, we're going to place an upside down stair. Now if you have bits like this where it's 3 along, it's going to be a little confusing, so you can just change that around so that the lower parts are on the outside rather than the inside, if that makes sense. And then you can do the same for these bits so that the inside block is lower. So now above those stairs that are on the higher level, you're going to put a block and then a slab. So just here you got the 2 stairs, the higher one, you want to block, slab, just like this all the way around. And then in between those, we're going to do another upside down stair connecting them like this. And then on top of each of those stairs, just place an iron bar. Except the one up against this, actually. So then we're going to do the same thing on the inside, and just remember that it's not too important, you know, how perfect it is. Now that you've finished that, we can place the doors on each side. So we're just going to be placing them on the inside like this so that the stair lines up with it. And then just here we're going to place 2 spruce fences either side, and then trapdoors above it with a half slab. And obviously with that you can actually replace the stair underneath, because now I realize that we don't need it. Then do the same on this tower, just like that, and there we have it. So that is this side of the castle complete. It's now time to move on to this tower, which will be slightly different, so we can just get started on that. Now it's going to have a radius of 3, so it's this shape just here, 3 along the sides and then 1 in, then 3, 1. Obviously pretty simple, it's the same as these towers here. So this tower is actually going to be quite a bit different because it's going to get slightly thinner as it goes up. So from the ground level here, we're just going to bring this up 10 blocks to start off with. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And we can just bring all of that all the way up. So once you've got that, just place 1 more block on the corner bits, just like that. And then the ones in the middle, you're going to bring up 3 more. So then just come to one of these lower bits here and place a block on the inside. And then including that one, we're going to go up 14. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. And the shape we're going to create up here is just 3 on each side, but no corner pieces. So it's pretty much a square like that. So we're just going to bring all these down to this section here. So then we're just going to grab a variety of stairs and place them on top of each of these bits facing the center. So on these sides, they're just going to be facing that way, and then same on these ones. And the corner ones, you're going to do them coming towards you from the right. So it's going to go there, then come around this way like that, and then there, and then there. So we can now just add some support to the bottom. So in the middle here, we're going to do 3 blocks and then 1 either side. These 2 corner bits, we're going to do 2 high. And then here, obviously, the same as the front. And then here 2. Pretty simple. And then obviously just place stairs on top facing the center. So now we can add the top. So if we just come up here, come to the middle, 1 down, place an upside down stair, and then in this corner, place a stair again, and then obviously 1 in the middle, and do this all the way around. And then we're going to place a block above each of those stairs. And either side of this block, we're going to place a stair facing outwards. Like that. Oh, I meant to do 1 here. So on top you should get this rounded shape here. So then we're going to place 4 blocks in the corners like this. And then we're going to place slabs on either side of the 3 on each side. So now we can place a wall just in the middle of each side like this. And then on top of these blocks on the 4 corners, you're going to place 2 walls going up. So we can now do the roof. Just get yourself some spruce stairs, planks, fences, and slabs. And we're going to place a stair on the top of each of these. And then if we just place 3 slabs along here, we can then remove the middle one and put a stair in like that. We're going to do that on all 4 sides. So just in front of each of these stairs on the 4 sides, just come in up 1 block and then place another. So we're going to have 2 blocks total just like this. You can also put a stair on top of it. Then in these corners we're going to have just 1 block. And on top of those you can place a slab facing the middle. Then we're going to place 1 block in the corners here. And you can finish it off with a stair. So now that we've got this sort of shape on top, just come in 1 and we're going to place 2 blocks up on each side. And then obviously a stair on top facing the middle. We can also fill these gaps in down here. Then we're just going to bring it up 3 more blocks total, and then put 2 fences on top, and there you have it. So to finish off this tower, I'm just going to add some windows up here. So I'm just going to leave 1 space and then break out 4 stairs there. I'm going to do that on these 3 sides. Well, actually, I'll do it on all 4. Then obviously just place some fences in there, and you can do some shutters with the trapdoors, as always. So to finish it off, we obviously just need to complete the wall along here. So just on this side, I'm actually not going to have it come from the middle. I'm actually going to have the door just here. So if I just remove this window and replace that back, that's where the door is going to go on the inside there. So we can come down to the bottom and just start laying out where I want it to go. Obviously it's going to curve, and I'm actually going to connect it to that diagonal just there. So we're going to bring it along here and then turn it kind of sharp like this, and we'll bring it straight into there like that. Now, so that we can actually get a door in here, just make sure you bring the wall out on like both sides here, so that it sort of If that makes sense, you got these 2 blocks coming up. So obviously the wall's going to need to come up to this height on this side. And we're going to keep it pretty straight. We might bring it down just slightly and meet it up maybe just here. I think that'll look good there. So then remember, we're just going to want to create a gradual slope, just like we did on that side. So now we're going to add the support at the bottom using the same method we did earlier. So now to do the top, once again, just place a stair every second one and then like one lower, so it's just going to be going up and down the whole way along. So then just place a block above each of the stairs. Then you can place a slab on the ones that are sticking up more. And then obviously put the stair in between. And then just place an iron bar on top of each of those stairs. Now just in here, because of the walls, it gets a little weird, so I'm just going to break these out. And I'm just going to place a stair as if, you know, it was the bridge continuing in. And then I can just fill that in with blocks. And then up here I can just place a regular stair. Just like that. So on this side it's pretty simple. We can add the door with the little overhang thing just the same as we did on the other side. Now this side's a bit different, so we're going to remove these 2 blocks here and place the door on the inside like that. And then if we just place a block here, we can do a similar sort of thing for the overhang bit. And then so we just put a trapdoor on top of them, and then we can place 2 slabs like that, and it gets sort of like an angled little roof thing. It looks pretty similar, it looks kind of cool. If you don't like it, you don't have to put it, but this is probably the best you're gonna get. So there you have it, guys. I've shown you how to build these 2 different types of towers that you can put into your own castle, or you can just follow me block by block. But if you guys did enjoy them, please do leave a like down below, it helps me out a lot. And also leave a comment of what you want to see next. and what sort of builds you want to see on this channel. That's pretty much it. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.